Alright everyone, Julian, congrats on your runs. Welcome, I am Sin, and I have the honor to run ActRaiser for SNES, any%, which is basically story mode. So we're going to see the whole game here, platforming and simulation. This is my favorite game of all time, and I started running it 2 years ago. What I'd like to do though is send it over to chat to choose a name for our master. If I see a clever name, I'll use it. 1 to 8 characters. Let's see how creative everyone is. Yeah, I know this can go really wrong. I tend to check names on Urban Dictionary just to be safe. You know what? We're gonna go with Bongo. The good thing is timing doesn't start just yet, so we have a little time here. And yes, there's going to be a lot of menuing, a lot of mashing. Timing is actually going to start on first control of menuing. Alright, here we go. First things first, set the message speed to instant. If you don't do anything else in this run, setting the message speed to instant makes this much faster, and for whatever reason they give you 9 speed options. You just go with instant. And we're starting off with Fillmore Act 1, the best, arguably the best music in the game. RGL's own King of Contra, Angry Lanks, did a drumming session to this music. It's awesome. Definitely recommend checking that out. You're going to see me doing a lot of slash jumping. Slash jumping extends my distance and height on jumps, and that's used heavily throughout the run to speed up the action. I also don't do a lot of fighting in this game. I do a lot of damage boosting. Now, I played that a little scary, but we were able to clutch that. Right after action sequences, we head into simulation. Simulation has been optimized heavily. This run used to be an hour and 5 minutes when I started by Straveris. Degron, who's been a runner in this game, improved that, cutting down the construction a little bit. And then La Hulk and Crow have done a lot of work as well. So we're moving fast here through simulation. But the goal is to kill monsters quickly because they increase our soul counter and build in a very particular pattern. We're trying to seal layers as fast as possible. We're getting souls right now. You can see this happening quickly. We want to get up to 26 if possible on the first cycle. This is kind of a quick kill rhythm here of getting our souls up. Those are the little blue orbs that are going back to the shrine. That's our population. Alright, we got 26. It's pretty stressful. I tell you, it's more stressful than even doing the action sequences. And you gotta stay on top of these guys. These monsters control you. I'm mashing like crazy through all the menuing. The people have a lot to say. And believe me, we wanna get through this as smooth as possible. So the construction here is, like I said, very well planned to seal the layers as fast as possible. And the people are doing great here, building, no problems. They have so many things to tell us, we just kind of skip through that. Oh, see this guy? Oh! See, monkeys in a barrel being pulled out of houses. Gotta stay on top of these guys. Don't want our villagers being carried off. Now, I'm trying to keep the screen clear of the monsters while construction's going on. The other key thing to note is every construction cycle here is 24 seconds. And there's a set number of those. The world record run has 38. I've improvised 39. So assuming you do everything correctly here, you should be able to complete getting to 1900 population, which is the number at the topmost rate here, which is level 10, within 39 cycles. A lot of mashing, a lot of menuing, but that's simulation. We cleared all the layers, and now we're ready to fight for Act 2, which is going to be in this hole. You can save a lot of time by mashing fast. Alright, so now we're heading into that hole. As you can see, we're going to drop down through the hole. This is Act 2. Act 2 is where the wall clip is introduced. It's one of the only glitches that's used in the run. Most of this, again, is just damage boosting. Well, that was a little wall clip there. There's not a lot of downtime in this run, so at least not yet. Okay, here's the wall clip. Just tap once into the wall when you get hit. One frame, and you are in the wall, invulnerable, and just scale this thing, no problem. Now again, I do a little turn so I damage boost ahead and break the frame right there. Now we have this Minotaur in red underwear for whatever reason. Not much strategy here, just wail on the guy. Alright, and that's Act 2. Fillmore is complete for now. We'll stop back here a little later to get some population bonus, but for now we're not even gonna look at the thank you message from the people. We're just gonna skip right out of here. Done. That awesome Mode 7 dramatic entry. Alright, a lot of clever jumps here. Again, not doing much fighting. It's faster just to go through everything. You see that slash jump? We despawn 2 of those extra flying turtles by jumping high there. And now this Manticore fight, this is like a tricky fight. We want to maximize as many hits as possible. Alright, got him before he goes down. 1 cycle. That is the hardest fight to get optimized. You can fall in that little gap very easily, like a pinball game. Falling the ball going right through the flippers. That's the smallest yet easiest hole to fall into. Alright, our people forged from lightning. Once again. Now this is a very stressful part. I'm going to be trying to kill monsters as quickly as possible here. But first we have to use strength and bridge technology. And miracles. And kill monsters quickly. And construct. I mean, this is like really stressful. And while I'm using miracles, the hourglass stops. And that's important because we need to accumulate our souls here. If we don't get enough souls, we don't get enough houses. If we don't get enough houses, we can't seal lairs. You need at least 10 people to seal the first lair. But you also need more than that to advance construction quickly. So I use the time for miracles to kill monsters. And we're killing as fast as we can. 26 people. That's this counter right here. That is perfect. That's what we want. We want houses in 2 directions. So we got it. And now we can seal the first lair. As soon as you seal the lair, all the souls in this thing return to the shrine. So your main goal is to seal that lair as fast as possible. And kill as many monsters as you can before the first lair. Now we get a little bit of a break. Again, all this is planned construction here. There's gonna be a little boy, his name is Teddy, and he's gonna run away from home and he's gonna inspect what the heck is going on with this blood pool. Although it's a lake, I guess. Now, Teddy's very important in the run, and it's one of the reasons why we have Praise Teddy emotes. Now his sequence happens very quickly in a speedrun. So you... There he is. He's checking out the blood pool. Our shrine though, they're all sad, they want him to return home. So they're actually gonna offer us some bread. So we can go find Teddy for him. So let's go take that bread. And we use the bread. Teddy heads home. Lucky Teddy found a magic skull in the cave. See, without this magic skull you can't destroy this lair that's hidden here. So Teddy, very important to the run. Sir Bongo is praised for returning Teddy, and look at this. We have a nice, beautiful lake and a boat. And you can kind of dance with the boat. Whatever you like to do. There's a little bit of downtime here. Just gonna wait to seal the last layer. The monsters don't really do too much in any percent. In 100% mode runs, they can get out of hand even in these stages. And in this mode, they're just too fast. They kind of just hang out. All right. Lair is sealed. Now we can fight. This level is a pain only it's visually beautiful, but the boss at the end of this is RNG. So for speedrunning, could be a pain. Nice. Got one skip there. I used the slash jump, you didn't even see the slash. But we got to that elevator one cycle faster. Again, a lot of damage boosting. Slash jumps, those are very dangerous. We made it. Kind of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there a little bit with the lightning in the water. Dam action. Toughest room in the speedrun, just hold right. We could do a little swag turn there. Actually, it's more than just swag. That will save some time. This is not a very complex puzzle of platforms. Alright, here we go. Ooh, just a little close. But we didn't get a good pattern anyway. Almost perfect pattern. You want this Zeppelin Wolf to spawn on the two bottom, and then you could skip this whole transformation. Easily get more hits. And there's a free wall clip right there on the door. Damage-free wall clip. Not useful in too many sections of the run. Alright. Mash. Always be ready to mash. Now we're waiting for level ups. Level ups are dependent on population. So that is why sometimes there's a few slow parts in the run. But not many. This run is intense just about the whole way through. Only a few breaks. We can watch the people build nice Tudor houses here. What you see built is all you need to get up to the population we need. No reason to go overboard with building. Nice wheat fields. Alright, we're out of here. There are population requirements before you move on to each area, so that's why we did have to wait for the level up. I'm gonna go for some pretty tough jumps in this stage. If I don't make it, I don't make it. I just try it again. Again, not much fighting. Got Fry Guy here. Right out of SMB2 US. Oof. Got those slash jumps. Good RNG on that Fry Guy. Again, just not really fighting here, going for the hard jumps. Oof, got it. That's very hard. Perfect. Oh, another one. We have enough health. Skip that up. We got this ant line. Okay, now we equipped magic, the only magic we're gonna use in the entire game. It's the Stardust here. And it's all RNG. Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. That's a gold split. That's a one cycle antline, very hard to get. Whew. We're actually on PB pace, which is amazing for this game. I said I would give it my all on this run, so that's what we're doing. Alright, use the bomb. Get some population quickly. Everything is so spread out here in the desert. It's hard to kill enemies quickly. So we're also using the miracles, so we can kill enemies without the time moving. Wow, I didn't get 14 there. I'm surprised. That's okay. Very important to upgrade your fields to wheat as well. That's the wheat we got in Bloodpool. All we needed was 10 though. 10 was enough to give us the first seal on the lair. You need 10 people to seal the lair. I take this offering right away. It's the only offering we need here. A little dry in the desert, so a lot of rain needed. This guy. And yes, you might be concerned about this guy here. Well, yeah, that guy is kind of lost out there, isn't he? Now the game wants you to save that guy by building towards him. That's a bad idea. This guy actually has the plague. And if you rescue this, well, you'll find out that they're dead, first of all. And they have the plague, so they'll give the entire place the plague. So we do not want to rescue this guy. However, you can have a little fun with him. Just a little fun with him. I'll leave it to your imagination what's going on here. But you know, well, you can kind of have a little fun with the guy, just a little. I mean, the angel pretty hard at work here, so yeah, it gets pretty lonely in the desert. I don't know. A little break in the action. But let's focus on the run here. So basically, we need to seal this last layer here. That's the focus. Everything else is moving right along here. There's a lot of technical stuff in this run, but basically Like I said, construction cycles take 24 seconds. That's the hourglass depleting and then the building happening. So we just have to wait those 24 seconds out here. So yeah, you know, things happen while you're in the desert. I hope everyone is enjoying the marathon though. It's been a great week. Happy Friday. Hopefully you don't have to work tomorrow. If you do, I'm sorry, but hopefully we're in for a nice run here of ActRaiser for the next hour, or what's left of it, half hour. All right. Had to wait for that road to be built. Into the pyramid. Pyramid has pyramid type enemies, mummies and snakes, and it's very Egyptian themed. Nice. Like I said, jumping over enemies, damage boosting through enemies. Now in the Japanese version, spikes are instant kill. Not so much in the US version, it's much easier. I do run the Japanese version as well, and this is a lot more relaxing of a run when you don't have to worry about landing on spikes and them killing you. Also, those guys are naked in the Japanese version. And we got the arrow jump there. So basically, I'm racing to the last elevator in this section. It's on a global timer. I want to get there before 172. At least these mummies go down in one hit. And there we are. No problem. Plenty of time. And they're kind with the apple drops. Ooh, nice turnaround. Moving right on here. Easiest boss in the game coming up. Just get to the left and unleash hell. Stardust magic is the only magic we're going to be using in this game, in this run. Yeah, ActRaiser came first, 1991. Skip the thank you message. I've got time for that. Now we're back in Fillmore. The reason we come back to Fillmore though is so we can get population bonus. They're remotely building in Cassandora right now. And if we stay there, they're also locally building in Cassandora. That's just the way the game works. It cycles through all the areas. While you're in one area, there's building happening in another area, but sometimes they align. So we get out of Cassandora. So they build in Fillmore and in Cassandora, and that's going to give us a population bonus. That means one less cycle we have to worry about. Each cycle takes 24 seconds. So Crow devised a way to get it down to even one less cycle by doing more of this dodging back and forth between areas. It's complicated though, so I devised at least one remote build here. And there's doggos. The people are praising Sir Bongo. And this nice beachfront property. No reason to upgrade the fields here. This guy takes forever to build a house, and he holds up the whole thing. Alright, moving right on. My favorite place. Atos, or as we like to call it, the land of the 80s. This is a beautifully crafted level. Watch how the music hits. Right as we get to the chariot. So there you got these guys throwing rocks. They kind of look like the grandma from the Goonies. Backdrop's just incredible in this game. Of course these birds are jerks and put you right in the middle of the danger. They can't just fly straight. Then you got this guy. He looks like Doc Brown from Back to the Future. It's the hair and the goggles. Now in the Japanese version, you have to jump over these skulls. In the US version, you can just crush them. Alright, we're gonna try to make a quick climb here. Scaling the volcano. I'm gonna try to jump over the volcano. Oh, we got it! Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. So we just jumped over the volcano. That is very hard to get. So this is an incredible run right now. This is... I'm pumped. You are not supposed to be able to... Well, you can, obviously, but that is not the intended way. You just skip the whole thing. And now we are doing the boss fight. Well, we didn't turn around on the boss fight. Alright, good enough. You get sword beams and things, but it's still a little scary fight. Those ledges are very small, and your character can just walk right off very easily. Spend a lot of time practicing those fights. As you can see, we are zipping through this game. I mean, obviously it is a speed run, but we are mashing through what people usually just played, you know, casually, leisurely, nice simulation pace. Very chill game, but it is very stressful right now trying to mash through everything, get these miracles cleared, clearing the rocks, getting monsters killed. Again, I'm trying to just kill as many monsters as I can in the first cycle. So that's like free population. Alright, we got 22. That's really good. Oh yeah, and these skulls show up now. As you can see, building in two directions, that's very important because you cannot advance construction unless there's a house on the square before it. So the more population you can get in the beginning, the more chance they're going to be able to build houses. Like there's 4 people per house. So we got that 22. That's that count I just said here. That's the local population right now. Once you seal the first layer, though, all the souls are returned to the shrine that were in that layer, and you don't have to worry about killing monsters anymore. I know, it's very technical. Bottom line, kill monsters, mash quickly, seal layers. Repeat. Yes, I'm mashing like crazy. I mash with Y, because B brings up the menu. Oh, This guy's about to die. He wants us to send rain. Or the Master's Tears. Sir Bongo's Tears. Look at him, he's like, come on. Shed your tears on me. And we don't do it because it's gonna cost us 5.5 seconds. We gotta send a miracle down, and miracles stop the time. So he perishes. He doesn't get his last wish. You can be as merciful as you want in the run. That's the beauty of it. You can also send an earthquake and destroy the whole place. Whatever you want to do. They do need wind though. For their windmills. You do get to use every miracle in the game. I think the wind is one of the coolest miracles. Yeah, the poor house over here. A little close. Oh, do you remember the time we actually jumped over the volcano? Yep. That was awesome. Alright. But unfortunately now we have to go into the volcano anyway. It just started erupting. You don't want to hang out with it erupting. It causes a ton of lag. You just want to get in there as quickly as possible. We're going to go for some serious jumps here. We're not going to play it safe, so if I get it, I get it. Okay, that was okay. Phew. That's so far so good. Nice. There you go. That is probably the scariest set of jumps in the game, aside from Castle Door. Don't spawn that eye right away so I can jump past it here. I used to say a lot of runs go here to die in a lake of fire and fry. And just damage boost your way down. Buffer a bee there. Hope the Stardust hits the freaking wheel. Nope, not every one of them did. Nothing you can do. RNG. The dust lands where it likes to land. But good stage, definitely a good stage. Thanks to Gran. Okay. So now this guy just basically walks up the mountain, like no problem. So we're gonna wait for him to climb there, and he's gonna get a magic scroll for us. So that's gonna allow us to use 2 spells. Right now we only have 1 scroll, so we can only do 1. And at the same time we're waiting for sheep, so we can get fleece. It all happens at once. So now we can take all the offerings. We got the scroll. We got the sheep. Now we have to wait for our population to get to 1,500 global. Almost there. You can kind of hang out with the sheep. You can't walk away though. You gotta mash through like level ups and the people talking and stuff. So just kind of chill. Pretty nice town though. Synchronized sheep dancing. We leave the sheep alone though. Not like the guy in the desert. The The sheep are doing their own thing. Oh, and one just disappears. I don't know. Nice little waterfalls. I mean, the game is beautiful. Nah, I don't hear the BGM in my sleep, but I have looked up remixes of Fillmore Act 1. Oh, such good music. Alright, we're off to the jungle. This stage is a little tricky. We're going to see that wall clip again. Hopefully. All that slash jumping action though. Again, not really doing a lot of fighting. Alright, here we go. Set up for wall clip. Perfect. And you can just walk over this wall. What do you know? And advance to the next screen. If you jump one more though, you're gonna actually end up in a pit. Off the edge of the screen. You don't want to do that. Don't want to mess with these guys either, just get past them. We also want to do a wall clip on this boss because it is a pain in the butt to fight the boss from the front. There it is. Perfect. Just wail on him while you're clipped. Done. Plus you go to the top of the screen because you zoom out faster because you're right at the top. And you turn to stone. Done. Alright. Yeah, we're on really good pace. We're on PB pace. Potentially. It depends on boss RNG at the end. We'll see what happens. Okay, first things first, ascend the earthquake. We gotta join the island here. If you forget to do it in the beginning, it's gonna be a problem later on because you're gonna destroy homes. So definitely want to take care of that first. I'll just fry that in. Okay, again, upgrade the field. Mash, mash, mash. Now we got a lot of miracles to do. I call this menu miracle mash. Triple M. Faster you can mash. You can shave like tons of seconds off. There's just so much menuing and mashing. And I hate menuing. I absolutely hate menuing. But I love this game, so it's just a necessary evil with the speedrun. Got all the miracles out of the way. Shoutouts to the angel doing all this freaking work with these arrows and just like keeping it down. I mean, looks all cute and stuff, but busy work here. This is like the stressful part of the run. I'm building in 2 directions here. So, again, got to advance building towards layers as much as possible. The monsters shouldn't do much here, but you definitely want to keep an eye on them. Oh. That's actually a problem. Well, I guess I deserve that by saying the monsters shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think we'll be okay though. We at least rescued those that were about to be over water. If the people land on water, they drown. So you want to rescue them over land. The other people in the house, though, not so fortunate. Alright, we are done building, though. Everybody's evil. They've gone to worship the god in this shrine instead. I mean, it is a much nicer shrine. Very open environment here. But we can't have them worshipping another god. Only Sir Bongo. Let's go. This next boss in this area is also RNG based. Yes, thanks Spaz for the name. We'll do a little turn here. Oh, I can get it, it's fine. Those alien heads are very weird though. And just sneaking by everybody here. Not really fighting. Just want to get to the boss as quickly as possible. Nice. I just wanted to finish Kalia off before it shot any blue stuff at me, and we accomplished that. So I used a couple of Stardust shots there just to be sure. And they hit. And we skipped the thank you message. This run's been going so fast, we're already on the last area. North Wall, we've reached the level 10 requirement, which is 1900 population. And now we have a little bit of a lullaby here. Act 1 music, very peaceful. Beautiful. Also, if you jump off an angled slope, Okay. Run is still going. I don't know if anybody can see. We are on good pace. I am still playing. I have not stopped. The boss is an easy boss fight, just mash magic. Hopefully everybody's back. I am also locally recording, you never know. We're gonna use that fleece that we got in Atos here because it's very cold. The people want to be warm, otherwise they won't build. Now you can skip the fleece. There's a little trick to that, but it's definitely not necessary for the speedrun. It's definitely not going to save time in the speedrun. We're also trying to keep population down under 18. I'm actually under 22. Because we can skip another thank you message. So I'm not gonna go haywire here killing monsters. No, I'm just gonna wait. Perfect. Now we can go. No, we're still going. We still have to deal with the boss rush in this game. The boss rush is RNG heavy. So there's no guarantee the bosses are going to be nice to us. Here we don't even care about population. We just want to seal the layers as fast as possible. Sending a lot of sun. I don't know why the sun can only clear one square at a time. I mean, it's the sun. But, you know, you do what you gotta do. And that is the last layer. We're gonna get one more magic scroll here. So we're gonna have 3. That's the top for this run. There it is. You know what? Maybe we'll just leave a skull behind for fun. Maybe. Why not? I mean, we've been so good to the monsters, to the people, but you know what? They're gonna have to contend with the skull. It's like, sorry. We'll just leave a skull behind for good luck. Oh, one of the best audio tracks in the game. This true last act of the game here. Troll eyeball there. Alright, here we go. I didn't like that eyeball either. Those were okay. Not doing a lot of fighting here. Just a lot of crazy jumps. Get up this tree as fast as possible. Alright, we're in a little bit of a dangerous situation right now. Let's hope for good RNG. That was not good. Well, this is a problem. Whew. Yeah, sometimes the Stardust doesn't do what you want it to do. And that's boss rush RNG for you. We were able to clutch it out though. Backup strats. So now we're heading into the boss rush. Yeah. I love that fight though. It's like a giant snow globe. The Wyvern is awesome. We unlock Deathheim. And it's boss rush time. One of the most notable scenes in ActRaiser. Here it is. Tanzer sends his cronies one more time at us. We're just gonna knock them down one by one. Let's go. You might remember red underwear Minotaur guy. Done. Crushed. Thanks with good luck. Okay, RNG wizard here. Oh, look at this spawn. This is a bad spawn. That's another bad one. You want him to spawn at the bottom. Or here is fine. Well, the bottom ledges. And that is the only problem with the run. You get RNG like that, nothing you can do. Still take him out though, no problem. Might remember the giant pharaoh head. Yep. One more time. Still as easy as the first time. Didn't even get an arrow shot off. Now we're gonna try to do the fire wheel with no damage. Although, well, I was going to do it faster, because we had damage to spare. But never mind. We got Kalia. Well, now we have damage. I'm trying to get 4 hits every time. The hitbox for this fight is very awkward, as you can probably tell. But goes down nice and easy. Only one blue shot. It's 3.5 seconds those waste. everything's going well, you just walk off the edge. Ah, but that's intended, because you want a death of this. Well, the wyvern wasn't kind to us the second time either. But it still goes down nice and easy. Alright. It's Tanzra time. In the Japanese version, you're fighting Satan. It's God versus Satan. In the US version, it's all censored, so it's Master versus Tanzra. Tanzra's got a little bit of Stardust on his own. As you can see, it's about as effective as ours has been through the run. But... And it's done. Except... no, there's a meaner version. Second phase. Ooh. We got some shots out. We got more shots out. And we're coming up on time. As soon as we lose control, done. Love that crystal exploding at the end. Sir Bongo prevails. Has a really good time. We made the best of the RNG with Stardust and the bosses. Thank you everyone for the GGs. I've been playing this for over 2 years, just about 2 years. Again, my favorite game. I actually do run this every Friday night, along with ActRaiser 2, which is it's a game in itself. Don't think of it as a sequel. ActRaiser 2 is another great game. Sir Bongo's been a tireless master. Now, there's one little thing here. You can do some inputs at the end of while in the town sequence with the angel. So we gotta give a little turnaround here. I just found this out like a couple of months ago. So we always end the runs with a little turnaround here. There you go. A little angel, but thanks everyone for watching tonight, and for the rest of the marathon, we got Yogi the Monk coming up with Final Fantasy III. It's going to be another great run. Stick around. This weekend is there's so many good runs happening. Thank you again for giving me the opportunity. I love this game. It was an honor to run it for you. Again, I'm Sin, and signing off. Thank you so much.